Welcome to the 30th day of the meditation challenge. I'm just really happy to be here. And I can't believe we did through 30 days, guys. Like, that's pretty awesome. So if you've been on this journey with me, I want you to pat yourself on the back. That's awesome. Um, one of my spiritual teachers said, 40 days to make a habit. So we are well on our way of 6 a.m. sharp meditations, at least in my household. Today, I just wanted to quickly do the disclaimers, and then we'll move into today's meditation. So, if you are starting a new wellness and health regimen in any way, you should always consult your licensed medical provider. This is not medical advice. This is not mental health advice. Your medical or mental health provider will know if it's right for you. So please check with them. If you are driving or operating heavy machinery, please do not meditate at that time, because you have to close your eyes and put our intention inward. So bookmark it, come back to it later. Okay. So today's meditation, sometimes I get it while I'm with you guys in this field. And sometimes it comes a little bit before. And yes, so what's come this morning as I was spending some quiet time with myself was about how a lot of our stress, a lot of us, including myself, stress about things that we actually have no ability to influence or change. We're not in that position where we have the power to do that. Maybe some of us are watching things in our families that we really don't have the ability to shift or to influence in any way. And I would like to lean into that today. And also, I was inspired by the Serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The wisdom to know the difference. That's like, the awareness work that helps us become more wise in our lives. So, okay. That is the inspiration. Okay, so let's get comfortable wherever you're sitting. If you're laying down, wherever you're laying down. Moving the attention from the outside screen environment to the inside. Taking a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And let go. Bring your attention to wherever your body is contacting the surface that you're resting on, a seat, a cushion, the bed, whatever it is. Bring your attention to that point of contact. Notice if it feels hard or soft or somewhere in the middle. Allow yourself to come center become centered so your weight is evenly distributed. Maybe you have to lean a little farther back for it to be distributed evenly. Maybe a little forward. Just notice if you can shift into the body awareness to see how your weight is balanced on your sit bones if you're sitting, or through the back of the body if you're laying down. Deep breath in and breathe out. Take another deep breath in and let go. Allow your mind to bring up one situation where you feel like you do not have control. You do not have the ability to change it. It is out of your hands. Just notice what happens inside. We're not judging it. We're not trying to push it away. We're just trying to see where in our lives is there some resistance in our minds? Is there some resistance to a situation? Which is difficult, which must be difficult for a lot of us, right? Sometimes we can't change maybe the habits of someone that we love, or even a health status of somebody we love, or how they're handling anything. And we are not in control. We cannot have an influence. Maybe we've tried and we failed, or we feel we failed. That's the situation to bring up here. Only one situation. Notice what happens to your breath when you think about that. My breath gets a little tight. It's actually like it doesn't expand as far, and it gets shallow. So it goes from my mid-chest up to my throat. And if you don't notice anything with your breath, that's fine too. Just notice whatever you notice. You might notice that other thoughts are coming along. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe I can't do anything about it. What will happen now? Name the emotion that you feel, if you can. Just notice, you might feel it in the body. Maybe there's a sense of powerlessness. My system always feels that, almost always feels that in the center core area, in the solar plexus. But for me, there's also some fear. What will happen? I feel that in my throat. Yeah. What will happen next? Or the worst case scenarios are coming to mind if it's not fixed. Deep breath in and breathe out. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. As you breathe in, allow your thoughts, don't suppress them. Allow your worry thoughts, don't suppress them. And as we breathe out, allow them to release up to whoever you believe in or whatever you believe in, source, God, universe, all are fine. But allow it to leave you. Allow yourself to surrender control about this issue that you don't have power around in the way that you would like to. So breathing in, and breathing out. Surrender. Surrender control. Allow emotions to come up. If they're coming up, it's okay. Keep surrendering. Keep breathing. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out any way you like that feels right for you. Surrendering control. Exhale. Notice if a part of you has softened, has allowed yourself to kind of soften your energy, your stance around this issue. Might be 1%. That is enough. It might be 0.1%, and that is enough. Allow yourself to soften. Allow yourself to give it over to the benevolent source of all that is. Allow yourself to drop into your heart center and notice if there's any movement, any sensation, any colors, anything. Just notice what you're experiencing there as you continue to breathe. Slow, easy breaths. If there's grief, allow it to surface. It's okay. Be here with you. Grief is not an enemy. Grief shows sometimes that you just love so deeply and you loved so deeply. And it's something that we don't always have to act upon either. We can just say, okay, I see myself grieving that I don't have agency in this situation. I don't have the ability to shift it. It's not my lane. If I go into that lane and try to shift it, I wouldn't be in my own lane. I know this is difficult for some of us who have been raised to be the rescuer or the fixers in our family. It's okay. Allow yourself to rest here. It's okay to surrender control and your own ideas of what should or shouldn't happen. Notice any other sensations, any other emotions, and notice if you feel a little less tension or more tension. Whatever it is, it's okay. We're just going to witness. Let's fall behind. Let's take a step behind this situation and just witness. Now we'll allow our breath to come to normal and allow your own inner wisdom. You don't have to force it. It doesn't sound like your mind. Allow yourself to be in the silence and wait. One of my teachers called this the waiting place. And allow the wisdom to come to you. We all have an inner wise soul, a soul that is love, peace, joy, whole at the core. Allow silence to be able to hear this voice. Deep breath in and breathe out. And if you're still having thoughts about the situation, that's fine. Allow them now to pass through as clouds. Don't hold on. Keeping a focus on the breath, light focus, and also a light focus on the silence that permeates everything. Drop it all if you can, and just come into the center of the chest. Awareness at the center of the chest, and notice your breathing. Has it changed? Maybe a spontaneous prayer is arising. That's beautiful and fine. Go with that. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Dear Divine Spirit, grant me that serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Grant me the courage to change the things I can. Dear Divine Spirit, Source, God, Universe, grant me the courage to change the things I can. Grant me the courage to change the things I can. And grant me the wisdom to know the difference. And grant me the wisdom to know the difference. And grant me the wisdom to know the difference. Allow your prayer or this prayer to settle into your bones. Allow it to consolidate within you. Become present to your heart center area and notice what you notice. Notice how you feel about the situation now. Is there more surrender and less gripping or control? Notice which feels better to your system. Notice where you have more peace. The only thing that you have influence over is yourself. The only thing that you can change is your perspective and your energy towards something. So as you allow yourself to drop into your heart, allow yourself to see how this might be happening for the best. And if it's not a situation like that, then send love. Either way, send love, actually. Send love to this situation. Send your love, send your peace, send positive and loving vibrations over to whatever situation that is, now that we have some space from it. From this place in your heart, look out through the eyes of the heart and allow your heart to bless the situation for the very best outcome. Bless this world with your heart, with peace and love. And bless your own being, your own mind, your own soul, your own spirit, your own family with your peace and your love and your joy. We are not separate. We are all connected. We are one. You may continue to meditate. And for those of you who are ready, you can generate some heat between your hands. And allow yourself to just press on your face, a little face massage, giving yourself that love, that peace, that joy through your hands. I'm going to close with reading that Serenity prayer once more. I hope you can incorporate it into your day. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. See you tomorrow. Last 10 days, guys. Awesome time. Have a wonderful day.